Have you ever considered how your morning coffee, which has been your constant friend over many hectic days and peaceful times, may be subtly influencing your health and vitality? For males over 50, this seemingly harmless habit holds surprising secrets that can profoundly influence your energy, hormonal balance, and even your intimate life. What if the simple pleasure of that steaming cup was silently impacting your ability to maintain connection and confidence in the most personal areas of your life? In this video, we'll uncover the intricate relationship between coffee and male health, particularly as we age, from its effects on blood flow and testosterone levels to its unexpected role in sleep and stress. The story of coffee is far more complex than you might think, but don't worry, this isn't about giving up coffee entirely. It's about finding balance, making informed choices, and embracing habits that support your vitality, intimacy, and overall well-being. Stay with me until the end, because we'll explore practical steps to enjoy your coffee responsibly while safeguarding your health. You'll learn how to protect your energy, deepen your relationships, and maintain the confidence you deserve at every stage of life. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification. To stay updated on our latest content, please subscribe to our channel. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on today's topic. If you find the content interesting, please leave a comment below. If not, leave a 0. Your feedback is essential because it helps me make better videos that suit your interests. Now, let's get started. Today, I want to start a sincere and heartfelt conversation that is based on my experience as a doctor, my knowledge as a sexologist, and the priceless insights that decades of research and sexology provide. This isn't just about coffee, it's about realizing the complex connection. For men over 50, there is a connection between our everyday decisions and the holy closeness that shapes our relationships and sense of self. Given the cascade of changes that comes with aging, this conversation is particularly pertinent. Some are lovely, but others are difficult and call for more care and understanding. As a sexologist and doctor, I must reveal the less romantic side of this widely consumed beverage, an aspect often disregarded until its effects become apparent. Let's start with the love affair that many of us have with coffee. That steaming cup of comfort, rich and energizing, has been a faithful companion to countless mornings and late-night reflections. Coffee, with its potent dose of caffeine, is unquestionably a stimulant. It sharpens the mind, quickens the heartbeat, and gives that necessary burst of energy. However, beneath this fleeting rush is a more complicated and occasionally unsettling reality. The very mechanisms that give coffee its stimulating properties can subtly interfere with blood flow. The story takes a different turn at this point, because many men don't realize that the male organ, like any finely tuned instrument, depends on optimal blood circulation to function at its best over time. As we age, the blood vessels that carry this life-giving flow start to lose their elasticity. Even though coffee temporarily raises blood pressure, its once fluid passageways are narrowing due to the relentless march of time. While it's true that caffeine can cause a short-lived increase in testosterone levels, this fleeting boost often comes at a price. Over time, the body may compensate for these surges by dialing down its natural production, creating a hormonal imbalance that many men find difficult to understand. Gradually declining testosterone can lead to a diminishing libido, stealing the spark from moments of intimacy that were once effortless and full of passion. However, the effects of coffee don't stop there. Equally significant is the frequently disregarded link between coffee and sleep. During the stillness of deep sleep, the body produces testosterone as part of its nightly symphony of restoration, but caffeine, a well-known sleep disruptor, deprives men of this vital restorative process. As a doctor, I cannot stress how crucial it is to comprehend these effects, because chronic sleep deprivation does more than just make you feel exhausted. It also subtly lowers testosterone levels and undermines the foundation of sexual health, making aging even more difficult. Research has provided a clear picture of how coffee affects the aging male body, pointing out both its advantages and disadvantages for men over 50. These encounters intensify, impacting not just physical performance, but also intimacy's emotional and psychological aspects. This conversation is not meant to instill fear or to vilify coffee. Instead, it's a gentle reminder to approach our habits with mindfulness and balance. By understanding the nuanced ways in which coffee impacts our bodies, is where the true costs of excessive coffee consumption become evident, not only in terms of how it affects physical health, but also how it erodes a man's emotional and interpersonal relationships. Additionally, when coffee becomes a daily ritual, the cumulative effect of stress and exhaustion can negatively impact a man's overall sense of well-being. Coffee can mask deeper issues, creating a false sense of energy that delays addressing the root causes of imbalance and fatigue. This coffee addiction keeps men feeling more and more exhausted and cut off from their own needs and wants by fostering a cycle of overstimulation and burnout. Fortunately, we can interrupt this pattern. Recognizing how coffee impacts the body, mind, and emotions is the first step toward regaining vitality and closeness. Understanding the complex relationships between everyday habits and health is also important. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons helpful, please leave the first comment below to let me know that you are still watching it with me. Men can make wise decisions that respect their long-term well-being. Moderation becomes more than just a suggestion. It is a potent tool for re-establishing balance and rekindling the joy and fulfillment that intimacy brings. Intimacy is about more than just physical connection. It's about feeling alive, cherished, and confident in the moments spent with a partner. With awareness and intention, men can navigate the changes that come with aging and continue to experience the deep joy of love and connection at every stage of life from the perspective of sexual psychology. This conversation is not about demonizing coffee. Rather, it's about empowering men to recognize the subtle ways their habits shape their health and relationships, so they can take proactive steps toward a more vibrant, connected, and fulfilling life. One of the most powerful barriers to enjoying genuine sexual pleasure is anxiety. Many men, especially those over 50, find it difficult to connect with a partner or even feel confident in their abilities due to a cascade of difficulties ranging from physical limitations to mental anxiety. As people deal with the inevitable changes that occur with aging, the connection between intimacy and anxiety becomes even more important. Adored for its energizing qualities, coffee can exacerbate these problems. Its capacity to boost energy and heighten alertness may inadvertently exacerbate anxiety or uneasiness in men who are caffeine sensitive. Unintended consequences can arise from this elevated state of alertness, especially if it intensifies pre-existing anxiety due to performance issues, age-related anxieties, or work-related stress. As with most things, moderation is the key to ensuring that coffee remains a joy in your life rather than a potential stumbling block for men over 50. However, does this imply a complete abandonment of coffee? No, it doesn't. Coffee silently contributes to a cycle that, instead of invigorating you, leaves you feeling drained, tense, and less connected to your partner or even to yourself. I advise cutting back to 1 or 2 cups each day. For those who are especially sensitive to caffeine or who suffer from sleep disturbances, a common problem as we age, this simple adjustment enables you to continue enjoying coffee's benefits, such as increased focus and mental clarity, without inviting the potential risks that excessive intake might pose. Transitioning to decaffeinated coffee or restricting your caffeine intake to the morning hours can significantly improve your sleep quality. Go to sleep. As many people are aware, getting enough quality sleep is crucial for the body's repair, regeneration, and hormone synthesis. Deep sleep primarily produces testosterone, a key component of male sexual health. By protecting your sleep patterns, you can guarantee that your body can keep its ideal hormonal balance, which will directly improve your energy, libido, and general well-being. Balance of vitality is actually central to this discussion. Coffee itself is not the enemy. Rather, it is how we interact with it that decides whether it is beneficial or harmful. While excessive consumption can exacerbate health problems, especially those that are more prevalent as people age, like anxiety, hormonal imbalances, and cardiovascular problems, moderate and thoughtful consumption can help you enjoy coffee's uplifting effects without running into any of its drawbacks. To back this well-rounded strategy, think about making more extensive lifestyle changes that improve your general health and well-being. Moderate coffee consumption, a nutritious diet, consistent exercise, stress reduction techniques, and a dedication to maintaining hydration can all work together to improve your physical and mental well-being. These techniques not only enhance hormone regulation and cardiovascular health, but also increase emotional resilience. These techniques pave the way for can make informed choices that honor the vitality, connection, and joy we seek in our relationships and within ourselves. For those seeking to preserve their intimacy, their energy, and their zest for life. The key lies in moderation and awareness. Let's cherish the rituals we hold dear, but let's also be vigilant, nurturing our bodies with the respect and care they deserve. After all, age is not a barrier to intimacy, but an invitation to deepen it, to approach it with wisdom, and to savor it with a heart full of gratitude and love. This intricate web of effects extends far beyond the physical realm, casting shadows over libido, emotional connections, and the ability to nurture and sustain deeply fulfilling, intimate relationships for many older men. Coffee starts out as a reassuring custom, a tiny daily treat that promises vitality. Over time, this seemingly innocuous behavior wears you down, causing a series of changes that subtly sap your energy and self-assurance. The effects don't happen all at once. They build up gradually, starting with a minor but enduring problem. Challenge sleep is one of the most important components of health, especially as we age, since it gives the body time to repair, recover, and recharge. It is also crucial for men's hormonal balance and general well-being. Deep sleep produces large quantities of testosterone, the hormone that supports sexual drive, physical strength, and emotional vitality. When caffeine interferes with this process, as it frequently does, the consequences are profound. In my experience, persistent sleep deprivation compromises the complex hormonal and physiological systems that sustain a fulfilling and intimate life, in addition to depleting energy. I've listened to men share numerous stories with me. After years, they may occasionally feel stuck in this pattern. After decades of excessive coffee consumption, they start to notice a decline in their sexual health. Not just a waning desire for intimacy, but also a constant exhaustion that makes engaging in relationships feel like an insurmountable effort. It's not just their bodies that are fatigued. Their spirits are also dulled by the coffee. Coffee's undeniable impact on cardiovascular health is further compounded by the persistent disruption of rest. Few people realize just how critical healthy blood flow is for sexual function. The male organ, a masterpiece of biological design, relies on a delicate network of arteries and veins to deliver the oxygen-rich blood necessary for responsiveness and endurance during moments of intimacy. Yet coffee, with its ability to elevate cholesterol levels and contribute to arterial hardening over time, undermines this vital process for men over 50 who may already be facing age-related changes in their vascular compromise of blood flow, poses a serious health concern with immediate and deeply personal consequences. Reduced circulation to the genital region can lead to difficulties in achieving and maintaining an erection, thereby turning intimacy into a source of frustration rather than fulfillment. OT's emotional and psychological challenges intertwine with this problem, resulting in a vicious cycle of disillusionment and weakened self-esteem. For a long time, groups like the American Heart Association have warned against excessive coffee drinking, especially in older persons, pointing to the connection between it and cardiovascular problems in older males. These cautions become much more important. Although there is no denying the link between sexual vitality and heart health, and when one starts to wane, the other frequently follows suit, coffee's effects go far beyond the physical realm and into a man's psychological landscape. Despite its frequent praise for its ability to increase alertness and wakefulness, coffee's influence on mental health is one of its most pernicious effects. For older men who may already be coping with the demands of aging, employment, or family dynamics, excessive consumption usually results in increased anxiety, restlessness, and irritability. This extra stress can have a disastrous effect on their personal lives. Caffeine-induced nervousness may intensify the anxiety and stress of men already worried about their sexual performance or burdened by social expectations. Over time, this anxiety can erode their confidence, making it more and more difficult to engage fully and authentically in intimate moments. The fear of failing can become a self-fulfilling prophecy, as the worry about performing poorly can lead to negative outcomes. Relationship and contentment. In my experience, this psychological burden often becomes one of the biggest obstacles to closeness, making it even more challenging to achieve. Men caught in this cycle often express feelings of isolation and disconnection from their partners. What starts out as a physical problem becomes an emotional one, as both partners experience the stress of unfulfilled demands and unsaid anxieties. Men above 50 to enjoy more satisfying and active, intimate lives. It is completely possible to maintain a satisfying, intimate life even when the body experiences normal changes. It's critical to realize that coffee's effect on your sexual health is a controllable component that responds to deliberate choices rather than an irreversible fate. With the correct assistance, your body can thrive and is incredibly adaptive. Pay attention to its cues, such as weariness, tension, or changes in sexual receptivity, and adapt as needed to meet its changing demands. Speaking with a physician can also offer clarification and comfort, guaranteeing that you handle any issues under the supervision of a qualified expert. Growing older does not mean that self-care and vitality are no longer important. Rather, it is a call to embrace these values with more awareness and consideration as your body's demands change. Transition and acknowledging these modifications is a sign of respect and appreciation for the life it still supports. There's no need to completely give up coffee if it's a treasured daily routine. Instead, learn to enjoy it in a way that promotes your health, respects your boundaries, and fits with the type of life you want to lead. Let's not neglect the significance of disseminating this information, since many men might not be aware of the ways that something as ordinary as coffee might affect their general and sexual health. I kindly invite you to subscribe to our channel, Wisdom and Aging, Sexuality and Health, where we explore important topics that matter most as we navigate the journey of aging with grace and purpose together. By sharing this information, you can empower others to make informed decisions that foster healthier and more fulfilling lives. As we wrap up, I want to ask you, what was the most enlightening lesson you learned from this conversation? Keep in mind that your daily decisions shape your health, happiness, and vitality. Let's walk this path with confidence, balance, and a commitment to living fully. If this video inspired you or provided you with new insights, please let us know by leaving a comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Wisdom and Aging, Sexuality and Health, so that together we can continue exploring the joys and challenges of aging with grace, purpose, and connection. Thank you for watching, and here's to living fully and thriving every day. What is one change you'll incorporate into your daily routine to nurture your health and vitality? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.